Good afternoon, people and denizens of the interwebs. Frosty Knives back at you with another video game video. I like that. So here's part 2 of my trip through our video collection. Last time we took a look at the newer stuff. PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, 3DS, and PSP. And so today we're going to talk about the generation or so back. We're going to be talking about PS2. I'm talking about GameCube. I'm going to be talking about DS. And we're going to be talking about PS1. PS1, and I'm also going to show you the little bit that I have for the Dreamcast. And that should take care of all of the systems that are disc-based. The next round of videos will be old-school cartridge-based systems, with the exception of my Sega CDs. So, I'm not going to have any Xbox games to show you. I do have some. I think I have some. I think they're packed. I never had a lot. I know I had Halo. I know I had Coder. I know I had, I think there was a Clone Wars game I had, a couple. I didn't have a lot of them, and I thought that I had unboxed them. I can't find them right now, and I've been through pretty much all of the boxes in this room to see what's in them, and I haven't found them. So maybe I got rid of them, I don't know, or maybe they're just so far buried in my boxes of moving that it's going to take a while. So we're not going to do the Xbox. That's okay. Didn't have many to show you anyway. But before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to a friend of mine and a new YouTuber. He goes by the name of NWO Reverend 96. That is his YouTube channel. And he's just recently started uploading videos of his movie collection. He has 2 up now. So I would highly recommend you go take a look and see what's out there, see what he's got up for show. Some pretty good stuff. We go back a while. He is what I like to call an IRL friend, right? In real life, somebody that I've known. I've known him for a while. We used to work together at a video store that I'm not going to name, but is no longer in business. And so I've known him for a while. So if you like, to talk about comic books, if you like to talk about movies, if you like to talk about video games, if you like to talk about wrestling, he's a good guy to talk to about all of that stuff. We used to have a lot of conversations at work, very interesting conversations about things and video games, comics, and whatnot. And I know that he's had a YouTube channel. He's been watching other videos, but he just started recently uploading videos of his own collection. So it is worth your time to go check it out. And, he's new to the YouTube. He only has 2 videos up. So it's always good to get out there and show support for everybody that gets out here and puts themselves out in the, takes a chance and puts themselves out in the public view. So anyway, I will leave a link in the description to his channel down below in mine. And so I'm not going to use real names, but NWO Reverend, welcome. Welcome to the internet. And remember, just for you, buddy, remember when you go YouTube for life. All right, after the intro, we're going to show some of the collection. Alright guys, quick recap on PSP games, because I found 4 more that I didn't show you in the last video. I found them after I made the video. So the 4 that I didn't show you was Silent Hill Origins for PSP that I have. Awesome game. Me and My Katamari for the PSP. Also an awesome game. I'm breaking stuff over here. You got Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. And the important one here, Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Alright. So those are the 4 PSP games that I didn't show you the last time. So now let's head on over to the other room and take a look at the PS2 games. Alright, let's get crack-a-lackin' on the PS2 games. It's going to be a little different because I've got them all in piles. And I didn't have them arranged in any particular order on my shelves. I just sort of put them up there. And so I'm just going to take them down and show them to you one at a time. Alright, let's go. First one we got, PS2. How are we going to do this? I got Transformers by Atari. Yeah, that's a piece of crap game, but I only bought it because it was Transformers. Next up, Wild Arms 3. Which is a very good RPG. Next up, Resident Evil Code Veronica X 5th Anniversary Edition with a creepy Wesker on the back. This came with the bonus disc for Devil May Cry demo. First time players got to experience Devil May Cry. Next up, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. Bought this at, looks like I bought it at Best Buy on a pre-played Best Buy. Next up, everybody's favorite, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. There we are. Next up, Mega Man Anniversary Collection. This has 10 Mega Man games. So this has Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 through 8 and 2 never before released. I like how they call them PlayStation 2 Computer Entertainment System. Next up, Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Not as good as the side-scrolling Castlevanias, and not as good as Lord of Shadows, but it was an okay game. Next up, Final Fantasy X, the one everybody crapped on. I liked it. I enjoyed playing Blitzball. But there we go. There's Final Fantasy X. Maximo, Ghosts and Goblins. This is Ghosts to Glory, so this is the sequel. Lot easier to play than the NES version. Next up, we've got Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2. Like I said in previous videos, we buy all Atlas games. We buy all the Digital Devil Saga and the Shin Megami games that we can find. Next up, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoons. I like this game. It was neat. It's a good platformer, and you're a thieving raccoon. Next up, well, we'll show this to you now. I was going to show it to you later. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Probably the best RPG I've ever played. And it's got Dante in it. But another Atlas game and another amazing RPG. If you have never played this, good luck finding a copy. They're probably still going for $50 pre-owned. But it's well worth buying. Put lots of hours on that game. Guitar Hero. Everybody bought the Guitar Hero. That's the first one. 2005 Editor's Choice winner. Remember when music games were brand new? Remember when there wasn't Hero something? Guitar Hero, Jazz Hero, Keyboard Hero, Flute Hero. Yeah. This was the beginning of a plethora of music games. Some awful, some not so bad. Jak 2, which is the sequel to Jak and Daxter. So here's the Jak and Daxter game. And here's Jak 2. I thought I had Jak 3, but I can't seem to find it. So maybe I never bought it. SingStar 80s. Now, who doesn't like karaoke? But there it is. SingStar 80s and SingStar Amped. Oh, look at that guy. He's just belting it out. Take on me. And she's going, take on me. And that's what's going on. So there we go. There's that one. I'm going to start putting these over here because I'm going to run the room. Eddie Murphy's The Haunted Mansion.
I've never played this. I don't know why I own it. We never played it. Came with a free movie pass. But, yeah, this, I believe, was based off of the Eddie Murphy movie. Devil May Cry 3, the one that everybody cried about. The one that everybody said was too hard. Prequel to the original Devil May Cry. One everybody said was too hard. And they said it was, and then that's because everybody cried, said Devil May Cry 2 was too easy. So then Capcom gave us Devil May Cry 3, and everybody cried and said, oh, it was too hard. So, no one can't win with gamers. Here you go, and there's Devil May Cry. One that started it all, man. I remember playing this game and getting my ass handed to me by that spider on a regular basis. This was one tough cookie of a game. I think I never did beat it at anything but the easy level. And then we got Ratchet and Clank, number uno. Ratchet and Clank 2, Going Commando. Kicking ass one planet at a time. Ratchet and Clank 3, Up Your Arsenal. They're back, baby. I like those games. They're less of blowing things up. Next pile, we got Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner. Rado Kozuna versus the Soulless Army. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. But there's another Shin Megami game. Then we've got Wild Arms Alter Code F, which was a remake of Wild Arms from the PS1, which, as you will see, I also have. Treasured Classic returns. And then I've got Star Ocean Till the End of Time. This is the boxed Special 2 DVD collection. This is the box version. See, box version. I love the Star Ocean games. These are really cool RPGs, so if you get a chance to play them, play them. And then we got Deadly Combat, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And that was a pre-owned puppy right there. And then we got Breath of Fire, which was Dragon Quarter, which was Breath of Fire 5. So this is Breath of Fire, the fifth one, Dragon Quarter. And I did like the Breath of Fire games. This one was a little weird. I remember not liking it and not beating it, but I remember it was being a little different from the other Breath of Fire games. Dark Cloud, I think everybody had a copy of this. This was like a launch title. Pretty sure everybody had a copy of Dark Cloud. Oh, look, Puzzle Challenge crossword games. Not really sure why we bought this, but there it is, Puzzle Challenge crosswords. Onimusha Warlords. Pretty good hack and slash. Right up there in the vein of Afro Samurai. Kingdom Hearts. And there's the first one. Boy, the one that started it all. I always think this should have been a standalone game. I didn't think that it needed sequels. Because, as you know, some of the sequels weren't as good as this. But whatever. This has Sephiroth in it. And then I got Gungrave. Gungrave by Sega. Twin gun shooter. Gungrave. Right there. And then I've got Odin Sphere. Another Atlas game. Purchased this one. This was the last PS2 game I think I bought. And there's Odin Sphere. And then I got Rygar, because, you know, it's Rygar, and it's not as good as the original Rygar. It's an okay game, but, you know, it's Rygar. So, that's why I bought it. And then we have The Adventures of Cookie and Cream. I think we bought this to play with our daughter. Work together to prevent hair loss. Haha, very funny. Alright, I'm going to put these over here. Show you these last. And then I've got Killer 7. You know, the new one that's out, Killer is Dead. That's the one. Step into the mind of an assassin. So, Killer 7. Kingdom Hearts 2. In my opinion, not as good as the first one. Nothing's going to be as good as the first one, in my humble opinion. Ape Escape Dos. Ape Escape 2. I thought the first Ape Escape was okay. It was pretty catchy, you know, for what it was. SmackDown. Just bring it. Look at this Kurt Angle right there. There we go. I think this may be one of the only wrestling games. This is a bad wrestling game. It's the only one I think I own. Another launch title, Fantavision. Remember you were blowing up the fireworks to the music? Yeah, that's Fantavision. I think everybody had a copy of this too. And then Katamari Damacy, which I love this series. And we also have We Love Katamari. Also, an awesome game. And then finally, the last three is the Dot Hack series. Dot Hack 1. This is Dot Hack Infection Part 1. Dot Hack Mutation Part 2. And Dot Hack Outbreak Part 3. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is still wrapped in plastic. This one never got played. And there's a Part 4, which is Dot Hack Quarantine Part 4, but we don't have it. And it goes about $45 pre-owned. $45 to $50 used. That's how popular these Dot Hack games were. But these are, if you've played them, you know they're really fun. And they're like playing an MMORPG, but you're playing it solo. Okay, on to the next games. Okay, moving on to the GameCube games. This is going to be a shorter segment because the pile is shorter. First up, we have Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This game garnered a lot of heat and a lot of praise. An evil wind is rising. Right off the Burritos link. Next game we have Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition Promotional Disc. 4 classic games, and this is a disc that everybody wanted because it has Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. And even on the aftermarket, this thing was fetching like $50 or higher. Next disc game we got is a Beautiful Joe 2. Pretty cool game right there. Beautiful Joe. Next game we got Donkey Konga. Donkey Konga 1. And also we have Donkey Konga 2. Look at that. Looks like a happy monkey right there. And we got Star Wars Rogue Leader. Rogue Squadron DOS. Not a bad flying sim game. And then we got Metroid Prime, which is an awesome reimagining of a series. This was a heck of a game, and if you haven't played this game, go buy it. Then we follow that up with Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. Not as good as the first, definitely, but, you know, still worth being part of your collection. Super Monkey Ball. What can you say? You're a monkey in a ball chasing bananas. And Super Monkey Ball DOS. Monkey Ball 2. So we have both of those. Next pile. Sonic's Mega Collection, 7 Greatest Hits. So this came with Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic and Knuckles. And nowadays you can find tons of these kind of collections everywhere. But back then, this was cool to have. Sonic Collection. Next up, we got Bat and Kaitos, Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. I believe this was an RPG of some sort, but I actually never played it. But I own it. It's pretty cool. Next up, Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door. The Paper Mario series was pretty funky and pretty cool. Everybody's favorite, Animal Crossing, came with a memory card. Look at that, it had 59 blocks of memory on it. Remember those things? Special present on card. There you go. Next one up, I got another platformer. I got iNinja by Namco. And next one up, we have Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. It's like a 4-player game, 4-player cooperative. And then, if you ask anybody what is their favorite fighting game on the Cube, and the best fighting game on the Cube, most people will tell you this one. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Another game that fetches some good prices on the aftermarket. Cool. And now we get into the Resi Evils. Got Resident Evil 0, which you got zombies on a train. Then, of course, they started making remakes. So here's the GameCube remake of Resident Evil 1. And it comes with, what does that say, 2 discs? Yep. Collector's Edition. And I did not get the GameCube remakes of Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3. But if you were to look for Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3 for the GameCube, expect to pay between $45 and $50 used for those games because they fetched a lot of money because they were very rare when they came out. And then one of the best Resident Evil, probably the best Resident Evil, the modern era, Resident Evil 4. I love this game. I own it on this. I own it on the Xbox, on the arcade. I own it like 3 or 4 different ways. But there's Resident Evil. Love that game. And then finally, games for Nintendo that are always hard to find. The Mario parties. So here's Mario Party 5. For any of you that are out looking for Mario Party games, you know that these are worth a lot of money. Look at that price used. $35 back then. And then we also have Mario Party 6. Came with a bonus microphone and a bestseller. You know, people complain about the Mario Party games, but you know what? People keep buying them. They're going to keep making them. And the aftermarket on Mario Party games are very, very high. So these are going to fetch a lot of money, even used many, many, many moons later. Between probably $40 and $50 to get a Mario Party game on the aftermarket. And that's it, guys. That's it for my GameCube games. Next up, we're going to the DS's. Okay, over on the Nintendo DS shelf, I got 2 rows. I've got a row in the front, row in the back. So the first row first, we've got Lunar Dragon Song. I got Tamagotchi Connection Corner Shop 1. I got Animal Crossing. Whoops, I just dropped it. Animal Crossing Wild World. Okay, we got I got Hello Kitty Party. Yeah, some of these are my daughter's games. Puka Power Up. And we got Cooking Mama. And I got Tamagotchi Corner Shop 3. And then we got Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow, Steel Princess, Contact. This is another Atlas game. Steel Princess is also an Atlas game. I got New Super Mario Brothers. I got Hello Kitty, Big City Dreams. I got Ninja Town, Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, Metroid Prime Pinball. I got Final Fantasy 3. I got Puyo Pop Fever. And then I got Jump Superstars, which is a Japanese game. Japanese anime fighter. And it's all in Japanese, so I can't understand it. So, I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to go to the back shelf. Okay, here we are with the stuff from the back shelf. First, we've got Pokemon Heart Gold version. Came with a Pokewalker. And then we've got Squinkies. That's my daughter's. Squinkies. It came with Squinkies. And then it looks like I got a second copy of Super Mario Brothers. And then I got Chocobo's Tales. And then we have Legends of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. And then we have Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. And then we have Viva Pinata, Pocket Paradise. That sounds dirty. And then we've got this is Pokemon Soul Silver version. And then you've got Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. And we've got Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2. Another Atlas game. And you've got, here's the Pokemon. Here's Pokemon Pearl. Pokemon Pearl version. One more Atlas game. Got Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. This comes with a CD inside. And then you've got Big Brain Academy, Mario Kart DS, Pokemon Black. And then we've got a few more down here. We've got, here's Pokemon Heart Gold. I showed you the box earlier. That. Mario Party DS. Rondo of Swords. Another Atlas game. Got the Legend of Starfy. Super Mario DS. And finally, Pokemon White. And that covers the DS games. Now on to the PS1. Okay guys, and here we are now with the PS1 segment of the video. And as you can see, here is one container of PS1 games. And then I've got a stack of the rest of the PS1 games and the Dreamcast games. So let's go with the PS1 games first. Let's get this puppy open. And here's our stack of PS1 games. And I'm going to try and see if this will focus in. We're going to start over here. Alright, first up we've got Wild Arms. And we've got Final Fantasy Anthology, the collector's packaging. I think I just spit on my phone. It's okay. And then we've got Alundra 2, Eternal Eyes, Tekken, Myst. For some odd reason, I have a James Bond game. I don't know why. Tomorrow Never Dies. This is Star Wars The Phantom Menace. It's been so long since I've looked at these. Why the heck do I have this game? There we go. Well, we have that one. Spec Ops Ranger Elite, Sorcerer's Maze. Lord, some of the games I never even... Good Lord, I wonder where we got these from. Resident Evil 2. Remember when they used to come in these double discs? These games used to come in these... Oh, there it is. You used to open them up and it'd be like the disc there and the disc... You'd flip it and there's the disc there. Remember those games like that? Remember when DualShock was the new thing? And what does that say? That says compatible with the DualShock. Yeah, remember when DualShock was new? Remember when games didn't rumble? Star Ocean Second Story. Talked about that one. Look at that, you can see me in the glare. Then we've got Metal Gear Solid. Tactical Espionage. Alright, we got Final Fantasy 9. Another one that people complained about. But I liked it. Arcade Party Pack. Woohoo! Arcade Party Pack's got Smash TV on it. Alright, next row. Darkstone. Final Fantasy 8. With his infamous card game. And, of course, everyone's favorite. FF7. That's the one, man. Quite possibly the greatest game ever made. I might agree with that. And then we've got, I showed you Darkstone. Then we've got Chrono Cross, a timeless adventure. And then we've got, I loved this game, we've got Legend of Dragoon. I love the Legend of Dragoon. This was fun. That was a 4-disc game. You remember this? You'd pop these things open, and there'd be like a disc there, and you'd open this up, and there'd be a disc there, and you'd pop this open, and you'd lose a disc there. Put it in there. Did that break? No, there we go. And there'd be a disc there. You remember those? Those old. I actually usually like these kind of cases. They're kind of neat. All right, then we've got what is this? Brave Fencer Musashi. I'll be honest with you, I really bought it because it had the demo for Final Fantasy VIII, but it's actually a really good game. And then we've got Blaster Master, Blasting Again, Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, Breath of Fire 4. And then, this one is really fun. Then this is Square's Einhander. This one I think might be going for a pretty penny on the aftermarket. There's Einhander, right up there with Guys. I don't have Guys, I wish I did. Ape Escape, Castlevania Chronicles, which I now have on my PSP. Pong. Yeah, Pong. Everybody grew up with Pong. And then Breath of Fire 3. We played the heck out of this game. I used to make fun of my wife because every time she'd play it, she'd steal like 99 berries from everybody. It's kind of an in-joke. Dino Crisis. And then, here's the one. Here you go. Symphony of the Night without the greatest hits green bar on it. So this one is actually worth more than the one with the greatest hits bar on it. Gauntlet Legends. Again, why do I own this game? Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Look at that. I don't know. This one never been opened. Yeah, Looney Tunes Sheep Raider. Never opened that one. Not really sure where I got that one. And then we've got Medieval. Mega Man Legends. Remember when Mega Man went 3D? There's Mega Man Legends. Mega Man Legends 1 and Mega Man Legends 2. And then we've got Misadventures of Tron Bonne, which was another Mega Man game. She got her own game. She was in the Mega Man Tron Bonne games. So, alright, and then we've got... I can't hardly read this. Monopoly. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Muppet Monster Adventure. I mean, that's a fun game, I guess. I don't know. I've never played it. NHL Face-Off 98. My wife's favorite hockey team is the Philadelphia Flyers, so she was buying all of the ones that had Flyer guys on the front. Back then. Here's probably another one. NHL 99. Yep. NHL 99. And we got 3 for 3. Yep. NHL Face-Off 2000. That's the hat trick. Alright, and then we've got Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, R-Types, Rayman, Crusaders of Might and Magic, SpongeBob, and this Walt Disney World's Magical Racing Tour. We got this from Disney on our honeymoon. We got the honeymoon package, and part of what Disney gave you as part of their honeymoon package was this game. And this is where we got it. You go racing through Disney World lands. And my wife and I played the heck out of this one. So I don't know if they ever sold this in the retail world, but that's where we got it. We got it as part of the honeymoon package from Disney. And then Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resi Evil Nemesis, Scrabble, Legend of Kane, Soul Reaver, Spider the video game. You're actually a spider. And it's kind of a puzzle game. Kind of weird. Get in there. Spin Jam. Tekken. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 2. Where's Tomb Raider 3? Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. Tomb Raider Chronicles. Where's Tomb Raider 3? Huh, maybe it's in the other thing. And You Don't Know Jack, Mach 2. Ray Crisis, Series Termination. This is a shooter, and I love shmups. So, I have this one. Sentinel Returns. See, a lot of these I don't even remember. Guardians Crusade. That looks like a really cheap RPG. This one has Threads of Fate. I know that's an RPG. Never played that one. Legend of Mana. Grind Session. I actually like this game. I'm not into skateboarding games, but I like this one for some reason. Frogger 2, Swappy's Revenge. Bust a Move 99. Alright, and that takes care of this whole bin. So let's go ahead and I'm going to turn this one off. We're going to go show you the last bit of stuff that we have. So not as much in this other box, because I got wrestling DVDs, or wrestling videos in this one, in this side. But in this box, this is what I've got left for the games. So we've got NHL Rock the Rink. Again, I don't know why we have some of this one. Now this one, this is Nitrous Oxide N2O. And for some reason, I remember this being banned or recalled, or there was something up with this game. Music by the Crystal Method. There was something up with this game. People didn't like it. It got recalled, banned. I don't even remember. But we own a copy of it. So if it's banned, if it's worth money, there it is. South Park's Chef Love Shack. Love Shack. Q*bert. Wild Arms 2. Awesome RPG. And Alundra, one of our personal favorites. This is the Zelda of the PlayStation world. And this is an awesome, awesome game. Plays just like Zelda. Same idea. And then the last one, whatever this is in here, this is a game called P.O.'d. PO'd. Okay, and then I know that when I get to this bit right here, this is where the Dreamcast games start. So remember these guys? Look at, I got 2 to show you. Who remembers VMUs? Yeah, here's the VMUs. Remember, you could pop this off, plug that in, download stuff. I remember you could download Pokemon on this. Download your Pokemon, unplug it, and then look at. Then you could play it. You could. Here's your little A and B button, sleep mode, your little directional pad, and you could play mini games on these VMUs. There's a blast from the past right there. So I got a couple. There's one there. And there's one there. Neat. Okay, and so for Dreamcast games, oopsie, I'm gonna see if I can get this over here. There we go. Dreamcast games. We're gonna start with everybody's favorite, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Booyah! This game's worth a lot of money on the aftermarket, and I own a copy, and that's an awesome game. And then we've got Sword of the Berserk Guts Rage. Remember, these are Dreamcast games, and I got Dreamcast late in life, so a lot of these I have not played. Death Crimson Ox, whatever that is. House of the Dead 2. Carrier. Zombie survival game, I'm assuming. Fighting Force 2. Wacky Racers. Sonic's Adventure 2. And then we have Sega Smash Pack Volume 1 with 12 great games. Phantasy Star, Alter Beast. You can get this now on the Xbox. All those kind of games. Virtual On. Robot Shmups. If you own a Dreamcast, you must buy this game. Well, I did. There it is. I bought it. I followed your advice. Sonic Adventure. Choo Choo Rocket. Online multiplayer game. World Series of Baseball 2K1. I got a bunch of sport games here. I think these were given to us. NBA 2K1. I think a lot of these were given to us. NHL 2K2. 25th Atari Anniversary Edition. Did I say 25th? Oh, it just says Atari Anniversary Edition. NFL 2K1. And remember when you had to do this? Web Browser 2.0. This was the only way you could go on the web with the Dreamcast. You download, you optimize for Sega Net. Exclusive access to VMU files. Explore the World Wide Web. Send and receive email. Remember when it wasn't built into your game, when it wasn't part of your live, when it wasn't part of your PSN? Remember when it was dial-up? VMU compatible. Does it say it's dial-up? It probably is. And then, if you were a Animal Crossing enthusiast like we were, you remember these. The Animal Crossing cards. Look how much money I spent on these for the e-reader. Look, there's a sample pack. But these are all Animal Crossing cards. Remember these guys? You stick them in your... You stick their little reader on your Game Boy Advance. You'd swipe your card and you'd get some stuff. You'd get things for Animal Crossing. You'd get furniture and gifts and all that. Remember doing this? Remember doing all this stuff? There it is right there. There's all the Animal Crossing cards. And look at them. Oh, they are open. I was going to say some of them... That's right, because we slid them open at the top. Some of them, though... Some of them look like they've never, ever been opened. Like this pack here. I don't know, it's been opened. But yeah, so there's all of our... And I'm sure we have more. Oh, and then remember, you not only would you get these cards, which were like blank, you didn't know what was in them, what you would get, but you'd get this kind of stuff. Look, this is Donkey Kong Jr. for your e-reader. Swipe it, get a game. It's as good of a time suck as Skylanders. And that's it. And these are wrestling videos. Stuff that I taped way back in the day. These are all WCW, WWF Wrestling Tape 2. So these are all wrestling videos. All right, guys. So that is the Dreamcast. And that is the PS1 games. Okay, guys, that is my jaunt down the PS1, Dreamcast, PS2, GameCube, and DS section of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you enjoyed watching trip down my collection. I hope you know that when I tried to adjust the lighting for this video, I knocked all my magic cards on the floor. Just built that deck. Now I gotta crawl under this desk and get them. Oy vey. Alright, so that's it for this video. Part 3. We're going old school. And we're gonna go to the cartridge-based games. We're probably gonna look at, with the exception of the Sega CD games, probably gonna look at the few Genesis games that we own, the few Super Nintendo games that we own, and gonna look at the NES games that we own, and we're gonna look at the Sega CD games that we own. And that'll be part 3, and then part 4 is gonna be retro. And you're gonna like part 4 because we're going old school. I'm talking old school. I'm talking Atari old school. So, if you enjoy this series, thumb it up, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to go check out NWO Reverend 96's channel and check out his collection of movies and DVDs and whatnot. And until the next time, I will see you later.
Wolfpack is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy. See the ring, start the street. If you don't know, you better find out the